black. Catlin lines up behind the football. Back to receive is number 7. And short kick. Didn't go 10 yards. Johnson under center. Gives it off to his tailback. He makes it around the right side. Picks up a couple. Quarterback under center. Offset eye behind him. Gives it off to his tailback again. Quarterback in the shotgun this time. Gives it to his fullback. That's number 7. He gets the first down, and he's around the right corner. He's got some running room. Nobody going to be able to run him down, and he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Moore. Big old boy gets in there and gets right into his spot. You'll hear about that one. Snap. Is it bobbled? They're going to have to run it, and it's snuffed. Hassan on to kick it away for Louisville Moore. He puts the foot into it. Low line drive. Going to be fielded by the Trojans. And trying to pick his way through is Jackson Edens. He makes it out. Aiden Young brings his Trojan offense on the field for the first time. He's under center. He tosses it back to Edens. Edens with a nice bit of running room, and he's off to the races. Nobody's going to touch him. It's going to be a Jackson Edens 80-yard touchdown run. Webster County lines up in the swinging gate, as is their custom on PATs. They're going for 2. Young passes it into the middle, and it's caught. Back at Trojan Field, Maddox Catlin kicks it away. It's going to be him. Takes the snap. He's going to keep it. He's going to run into the teeth of the defense, and he's tripped up after getting out to the 26. Johnson out of the gun again. Calls for the ball and gives it to his tailback. He gets in there and gets turned, but fresh legs in there. Johnson out of the gun again. Takes it, gives it off to his tailback. Back to pass is Johnson. He's going to throw it down the right side and overthrew his receiver. Johnson with his back. It's Bowen. He gives it to him. Bowen caught in the backfield but not brought down, and he's going to be hit and dropped. Field for Moore. He takes the snap. Straight on. Webster County just almost gets it. Very high punt. Not over. Young under center, turns and gives it off to Maddox Catlin. Catlin gets across the 25, pushing. He's going to get out to about the 28 before he's forced back. And they're going to say that Maddox got out to the 30-yard line. They're giving him a first down. Young's going to keep it. He's being chased in the backfield. He's going to get to the corner and dropped back at the 20. He dropped. Handoff to Edens. Edens going to get out near the 40-yard line. Young under center. He's got Liskey.
No, jump.
And they're going to push the pile ahead.
Normally you get a yard or 2.
Give off to Liskey. He goes up the gut. He picks up about 2. It's going to bring up 2nd and 3. Handoff to Edens. Edens just about stripped of it, but he's going to pick up the first down. Young under center. A little movement on the right side of the offensive line. 1st and 13. Young has it. He drops
stripped
the ball
it twice.
To the ground. He finally dives after it. 2 more players there. Johnson going to go under center. Sends his back in motion. He has a trouble handling. He's going to be snowed under and dropped back across midfield. Moore again. Going to keep it. Rolls out to the right. He's got his man who's going to be caught down up. Missed a tackle at the 40, and he's going to get down to the 30. He goes under center. He's going to toss it back to his tailback. And he's going to get around the right corner and be forced out of bounds short of the 20-yard line. The ball's going to be spotted at the 14-yard line. 1st and 10. Moore in the red zone. 2:13 to go. Opening quarter. 8-6. Trojans on top. Taylor, his tailback. Fakes it. Gives it to his sweep back. He's moving around the left side. He's going to be caught and going to get into the end zone before he's caught. So Johnson out of the gun. Takes the snap. Looks to throw, and he's going to be hit, dropped. He throws it up, and it falls between 3 more Mustangs, incomplete. Back for the Trojans. We've got Edens and Young. Aiden Young fields it. He's going to get across the 15. Makes a man miss at the 15. Excuse me, the 25. Gets out to the 30.
In the backfield.
Young takes it. Pitches it to Edens. Edens hits a hole, and Edens is gone. Young gets it down. Catlin puts it up, and Automatics puts it up. Webster County. Low kick this time, fielded by one of the upbacks, and he drops right at the 36-yard line. He let us know that you're able to hear us on the stream. And they try to go up the gut. Johnson getting a rush, and he's going to be hit and sacked. Johnson out of the gun. I'm going to say this is probably a passing down. He drops back. Here comes the rush. Football's lost. It's on the ground.
And as he's
Webster County back there again. Nearly got it. It's going to take a more bounce. Edens is going to let it drop. Two back set behind Young. Pitch to Edens. Edens with a stiff arm. Gets across midfield and going to be forced out down at the 47-yard line. Young under center again. Wide outs out to the left. Tight end in motion. That's Jackson Edens. He takes it. He's going to get across midfield. He's got some running room. Makes a man miss, and they run him down from behind, but not before he gets the ball in our hands. Young drops back, looking to pass. Sets his feet. He's got a man out there and overthrows him. Young under center again. 2nd and 13. Pitch to Edens. Edens goes off right tackle. Gets back to the sideline. Young drops back, looking to throw. Little shovel pass. Nope, Jackson Eden is on the field, and he's got the football, and he's got the first down. I think it's far enough outside the 10. They could get a first down, but the referee says 1st and goal. They give it off to Liskey. He punches straight ahead for about 4. Webster County knocking on the door. Gives it off to, I think that's Adams. Moore sends his tight end, Young sends his tight end in motion. He's heading for the corner. He's going to be punched out at the 4-yard line. Catlin, kick out of the hold of Young. Kick is up. Kick is good.
That's because they are moving with a purpose, and this team looks ready to go.
Catlin with a low liner on the kickoff. It's going to go out of bounds, so that'll come out to the left. He's going to leave it off with Bowen, and Bowen's going to get hit and dropped back behind the 30-yard line at the
position.
So Moore from way behind the chains. Johnson throws it downfield and overthrows everyone. He had 3 Trojans in the area. Big 3rd down play here for the Trojan defense. Johnson dropping back again. He's got his receiver out here off his fingertips, and Edens is back to receive. I think the sandwich is just a little bit too big to bite this time to think about trickery, but it's going to hit it and take a more bounce and going to die. Catlin goes in motion. Catlin on the sweep, heading for the left corner. He's got some room. He's going to get across midfield and going to be brought down at the 46-yard line. They give it off to Jackson Eden. He's trying to pick his hole. He comes back the other way, completely reverses field, gets through the defense, down across the 30 to the 28-yard line. He was not doing well on the last down. They give it off to Liskey. He bulls straight ahead, gets down near the 20 to the 22. Gavin Walker split out left. Give off to number 12. Walker sends his man in motion. He keeps it. He's going to be dropped for a loss back across the 30.
Now we're going for the kick here.
Oh, they're going to kick field goal. Puts his foot to it. Doesn't have the distance. It's going to fall short. So toss to his tailback. That's Bowen with it. He gets across the 30. Grabbed at the 35 to the 36. Johnson under center. Turns, fakes the pitch, gives it off to Turner. Offset eye behind him. He's going to keep it, looking to throw. Cuts loose. He's got a man open who trips. Moore under center again. He's looking to throw. He's chased. He's back in his own end zone. He's got a lot of maroon jerseys. He just throws it upfield, and it's caught. Johnson calls for the snap. He's looking to throw again. And he throws it high, arching out of bounds into the Webster County bench. 2nd and 10. Twins out to the left. Single back to the right. Right, he goes in motion. And he gets some heat in the backfield. Johnson throws. And it's incomplete again. Johnson out of the shotgun. He's got number 15.
Oh, broke loose.
There with him. And they drop him. So that's going to be the last play of the first half. Webster County on top, 18-12 over Louisville Moore. Hassan puts his foot into it. It's going to be taken by Jackson Edens off the bounce. Lets it bounce, picks it up. Goes behind Young's block. He gets out across the 30, 35, 40. He's got a lot of room. He's got one player to beat, and he's going to take it all the way. Jackson Edens to the house. Snap, the hold. It's down. The kick is up. Kick is good. They've got Taylor and Bowen back there. Bowen takes it. He's going to get stuck, but the player bounces off the 15, but the Webster County defense meets him right there. He took a lick. Johnson with the pitch. Gets it to Turner. And Turner going to be forced out of bounds out across the 35 at the 30. After that run by Taylor. Leaves it off with his halfback. Ball's loose. Webster County saying they've got it. They came up with it. Webster County football. They added a touchdown last time they touched the football. Edens in motion. He takes the handoff, and he's got some room. Gets across the 30. Dancing down to the 25-yard line where he's brought down. Young sends Edens in motion. He's going to keep it. Spins right down the middle. He's going to the house. Nobody's going to catch him. And he takes it into the end zone.
Less than 4 minutes. We have got up to 31 here. 31-12.
Less than 2 minutes.
Coming into this rest of the third quarter.
Third quarter brought to you by Harris Funeral Home. Catlin puts a foot into it. Kicks it deep. It's going to be fielded at the 1. And he stepped back into the end zone. He's going to take the snap. Rolls back, and he's going to be hit, but he gives it off to his tailback.
Safeties are shifting.
Johnson gives it off to Taylor. He's hit the backfield and dropped. Johnson surveys the field, looks back. He's going to drop back to pass. He's in the grasp, and he's dropped back at the 5-yard line. Look out. He takes the snap. He does get it away. Short kick. Jackson puts his hand on it, picks it up off the bounce, and he's going to take it down to the 10-yard line. Caught that ball on the point. Aiden Young's going to keep it, and he's going to take it down and put it in the end zone.
Training staff and coaching staff's down there talking to him and getting him fixed up. Look like they're probably going to tape that finger up.
Little buddy tape. To the Moore Mustangs. Trojans on top 39-12. It was 18-12 at halftime. We're not halfway through the third quarter yet, and Webster County has tacked on 3 scores. Moore with the return. The return man gets out to the 35-yard line. So Johnson on the keeper. Going to keep it. He's going to get out to the 40-yard line. That may give him forward progress to the 41. So that backs him up 5 more. 1st and 20. Pitch to Taylor, and he's going to be snowed under. Got 2 backs behind him and a back in the slot. Hands off to his slot back. That's Bowen. He breaks a tackle, gets out to the 30-yard line. Johnson looks over his line, comes up under center, turns. He's looking to throw. He's got a man down here, makes the catch across midfield at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10 by the receiver to go up and get a high pass.
Yeah, and he's a tall receiver.
And he bounces a swing pass out here in their first sustained possession of the third quarter. Punter takes it. He's going to kick it from the 5. It's going to go straight up in the air. It's going to take a Moore bounce to the 18. That's where they're going to catch it. So Webster County has it. 1st and 10 from the Moore 18. Young under center. Gives it off to Trent Liskey, and he trips over a lineman's foot and goes down at the 15. So Young sends Catlin in motion, gives it back to Liskey. He's going to be pushed back this time. Young out of Side of center again. Pitches it back to number 16 and recovered by Moore. So Webster County loses a fumble. Silas, an electrifying player. If he'd have caught that, we would have saw something spectacular, but you got to do the basic himself.
Oh, I agree with that.
Little trickeration as Moore runs a reverse. Johnson under center. Leaves it off with Bowen. Bowen's hit in the backfield and dropped right on the 20-yard line. It's handed off to number 15. He gets out to the 21. Unless he is the special teams coach. Low snap. He fields it. He's going to get it away cleanly. Flutterbug going to hit and take a more bounce to the 46-yard line. That's Young. Sends Gunn in motion. Hands it off to him. Silas gets through. Picks his hole. He's still on his feet. Down across the Moore 40. Down to the 38-yard line. Your running backs are Gunn, Catlin, Liskey. Gives it to Liskey. Trip of what he said. Young hands it off to Silas Gunn. Silas is going to be wrapped up and dropped back at the 39. So Aiden under center again. Gives it to Maddox Catlin. Maddox turns it upfield. And he's going to get out near the 30-yard line. Gives it back to Catlin. Catlin has a blocker out in front of him, picks up the first down, and he's going to get down to the 15-yard line for the Springer Law Firm first down for the Trojans. Fell on the football on his right side, so he's got a little ouchie. Young surveys the field, sends Catlin in motion again, gives it to Catlin. Catlin tries to go off left tackle. He's got a two tight end set. Catlin and Gunn. Gives it off to number 35. His fullback, he bulls straight ahead. Gets across the 10 down to the 9. Webster County content to keep that clock running as we go near the 8.5-minute mark. Back to Bubba. Bubba gets across the 5, dives for the end zone. He's going to be down at the 2. Young sends Catlin in motion, gives it to him. Cootsman takes it in.
Exciting for the freshman right there. First varsity touchdown.
Young takes the snap, the hold, the kick up, and the kick is good. Ball's teed up on the 40. Maddox Catlin puts his foot into it. Kicks it deep. It's going to be fielded at the 10 by the Mustangs. They're trying to pick and choose their lane. They get across the 15 to Johnson under center. Pitch to his tailback. And he gets across the 20 down to the 22. Just letting the clock run. And they give it off to their halfback, or fullback, excuse me. He pushes ahead, gets the first down to about the... Johnson takes the snap. And Moore gets it out near midfield at the 48-yard line. And they give it off to the tailback this time.
I mean, if I'm in Owensboro, that's where I'm headed. That's a great place to eat. It is expensive.
Johnson drops back, rolls right, looking to pass. He's got some heat, steps up, heaves it downfield, throws it into double coverage, and it's broken up. Field, I started to say earlier, this is typically where Moore goes backwards. And the ball carrier has it. He gets across midfield, down across the 40, gets the first down. Johnson brings his charges back to the line. Gives it off to his big fullback again, number 36, rumbling and stumbling. Johnson splits a man outright. Takes the snap. Pitch to number 8. And he's going to get wrapped up and dropped at the 7-yard line. Give it off to Hughes again. Hughes rumbles straight ahead, and he's going to punch it in. And when he gets in, he doesn't really know where to go. Kick is up. And the kick clears it by about 18 inches. Hassan tees it up, puts the foot to it, low line drive. It hits the Webster County receiver. He gets out to the 30-yard line. So Webster County now, I've never seen a team be ahead of the chains.
You're never really going to understand the pace.
Gunn under center. Gives it off to Coxman. Coxman has it out across midfield. He's rumbling, stumbling down across the 30, down to the 25-yard line. the white hat in the middle of the field. And Webster County is going to take a knee with 1:05 to go.
If we play like we played today, we've got a shot to win every game the rest of the season. I mean, these kids played their heart out.